Hi everyone, welcome to a new video on the channel. My name is Violet and welcome. Anyways, as you can see in the title, it's time for a new Halloween makeup. I cannot wait today. I am doing something that I never did actually. It's gonna be exciting, I believe. So of course I need to remove this makeup, and this has been in my face for more than 8 hours anyway, so it looks a little bit like crap. So let us remove this real fast. Okay, so done. I also barely slept today, so that's great. Maybe this is gonna turn like an amazing thing. It's time for the ultimate seduction of the bald cap. My god. Such a struggle. At least my hair is super short, so it makes it easier to do. But yeah. Okay, we are so ready for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block my eyebrows. It's been a while. Certainly been a while that I've covered my eyebrows. So I'm going to use the Elmer's Goes on Purple Dries Clear, Violet, Blue Violet, I don't know. And I'm gonna pack that onto my eyebrow. I love how crazy this looks. Special effects makeup is such a beautiful world. Like me right now. Look at that. So seductive. Also, I'm listening to this music so loud that I can't even hear my thoughts. So maybe if I'm saying a lot of crap today, you know what you can blame. Using a spoolie, I'm gonna push those hairs up as much as possible and try to stick them to my face. So I'm gonna let it dry. It's already turning clear, and I'm gonna apply maybe like 3 of these Elmer's glue thing, and then I'll be back. Clean the edges as much as possible, and now I'm gonna powder. Okay, and now we are ready. The main star of our look is this button.
Wow.
That my very nice neighbor lended to me, and this would go on our eye, and I will choose this eye. So this is going to be the colors. We are going to a very muted, very like, I don't know how to explain, but very, not the colors that I choose usually. So this will be on my eyeball. Can you tell that I'm also like, what do I do first? So I guess I'm just gonna start with foundation. Sounds good. I'm gonna do like the last video. I'm gonna mix these 2 Revolution foundations. One is a white mixer and the other one is just a normal shade. And I use the F2. This is quite dark for me on itself. And I'll also add blue pigments, so it turns more like grayish, green, white, also more like light stone. I'm gonna use quite a lot of blue, so it turns more like a not very like normal living color. That's the vibe I'm going for. So now that we have the foundation, I'm gonna cover this eyebrow a little bit better with the actual concealer. Perfect. Now I'm gonna set everything with powder so that we can begin. I'm gonna use the same powder, SFX by W7. Try not to read while I do this, by the way. I'm gonna also set the concealer with a powder puff. Like I'm smoking here. Jesus Christ. Perfect. So now that we look like an egg, we are super ready to start this transformation. According to my beautiful sketch that I have here, you're gonna have the eye here with a cross, like a bloody cross. And then we will have stitches here and stitches down the middle of the skin. And this eye, I want it to look like kind of dead. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start maybe doing the design on this eye, which I think would be the easiest. So I'm just gonna kind of see how much the cross needs to be visible. So the cross should be here down to here and here and also here. This part could also be longer. Yep, that's a good measuring point now. So I want it to look like bloody and like that is like severe injured. And I'm gonna use these red shades here to create like a wounded eye, which I'm going also to mix a little bit of the purples, so it gives also a bruised look. And I'll grab a yellow from another palette and just dab it a little bit around. You shall see my process. And I am going to apply eyeshadow around here because although I don't think you can see it, you have these little holes in the middle of the button. And I'm kind of scared that you can actually see it. So I'm going to make it darker anyways. And so for that, around the eye, I'm going to use black, pure black eyeshadow. And I'm going to go all over. And again, this eye, it will be messy. That's the goal. It doesn't need to be clear because it will be covered. So I'm gonna grab Vampire Kiss and I'm gonna start blending it with the black. Here, I wanna go, like I'm going to take the opportunity to contour my nose. So I'm gonna do that automatically with the red eyeshadow by placing it right here. I'll bring you guys a little bit closer so that you can see what is happening. In the end, the idea is to look like the eye is kind of rotten already because of the button. Like if someone sewed your eye shut with a button, I guess the skin would be kind of dead under. I don't know. I must search about the effect. Maybe your eye wouldn't go rotten. I don't know. And here I want to really bring it down. And here in this part, I'm going to apply a little bit of purplish. I'm gonna tap on top of the purple. And this is what is going to give it a very realistic look, I feel like. And even a little bit of blue. I think I'm gonna use our magic ingredients. I have here collodion from Crayola. And I think it would be enough to give the look that we are going for. So I'm gonna apply it here. Oof, this smells so strong. This is disgusting. It will need like 4 or 5 layers of this. So meanwhile, I'm going to do a little bit of sculpting on my face. I'm just gonna use a regular palette. I'm gonna use this Essence shade. And I'm gonna contour the face a little. The collodion is already dry, so second coat it is. Oof, again, the smell is so overwhelming when you open it. Oof. This is like the devil in a fucking bottle. And I'm also gonna start doing the rest of the stitches. So it will be a stitch down to my face. This is gonna feel very uncomfortable because the collodion really pulls onto the skin. So yeah, this is gonna be great. I could also do this with latex, would have a more intense look to it. But I have this entire bottle of collodion and I really wanted to use it. It's actually my first time using it. I bought it as soon as I arrived to Berlin. And I never used it. It does give a very cool look. And this one from Crayola, I think is better than the maroon one. It dries super fast. Okay, after 10 million layers of collodion, this is the effect that you should get. And it is hard to talk. it does pull. It does feel like I have real stitches on. But what we're gonna do now is basically making this very like bloody and very dark and creepy. So it is hard to speak now though. So I'm gonna grab red and start going over these. Honestly, in a messy way. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just reds. Thin blending brush. I'm grabbing a very dark brownish mauve shade. And I'm gonna go right in the middle of these lines. The collodion doesn't really grab it too well. And it just wanna make it kind of darker. It can even be on the sides, because this will be covered by the stitches and by the blood. Now, while the eyeliner is drying, let's do this eye because it's just very clean. I'm gonna pop the lens in now. Just FYI, these are new lenses, but they have been in the solution for a few minutes already, for a few hours, not minutes, a few hours already, so they're safe to put on my eye. And a tip, if your eyes are very dry like mine, just pop a little bit of liquid inside of the lens itself. This is just regular eye drops. And push your eye, touch your eyeball, push up, close, move, and done. It will burn a little, especially because they are new. And again, my eyes are so dry, it's impossible. See what I told you also in the last video? When you had a contact lens, the look is transformed. Like, you have one in life already. I'm gonna go with yellow here. As you can tell, this look is not a pretty one. Sorry guys if you're expecting, but not this one. Like that. Oh my god, I just looked at my monitor and that's actually terrifying. Okay, that is looking great though. So I'm gonna use a brush that looks kind of like this with this kind of tip. And I'm gonna get a dark red. And in every stitch, I'm going to make just like this. Like that. I have here a red eye pencil. So I'm going to put this inside of this eye. By the way, if you guys have any recommendations on red eye pencils, I would love that. Because this Kiko one is getting smaller and smaller. But it's actually so good. Can you actually believe that this was advertised as orange eye pencil? That is not orange, that is pure red, and I love it. And now I think I'm gonna get my little outfit ready, and then we're gonna start with the bloody part. Okay, I got my props. I got a little crochet jacket because I was like, why not? Makes sense. And then a creepy. This is not creepy, but I don't know. For this look, it looks creepy as fuck. So we're gonna go for this, but I don't want to get it all bloody and disgusting. So it would be something like this. And like this. Ooh, that turns so good actually. And then just a couple of stitches. Wow, that turned better than I hoped. And I'm gonna let it dry and just make it those stitches more dark as we did for the rest here. I think here I'm also gonna do like this, as if she had mascara before, but it kind of got all messy on her eye. You know what? I think I make it too creepy now. I mean, it's looking... I'm looking at the monitor. It's looking like a fucking nightmare. Anyways, I guess that's the look because it's Halloween and we're not playing around in this channel. So, that looks great. And I actually have here a new blood to try from my latest victim. I'm kidding, please. YouTube, don't not demonetize me. I'm just kidding. I got this on DM here in Germany. And it looks very like elasticy and fun to play with. So we're gonna apply this one on the wounds. Look at this. Ah, it looks like gelatin. Probably it's gelatin. I don't know. But we're gonna apply it all over the scar. Wow, it looks amazing, the texture. It's so fun. Look at this. On my workplace, they wanna do Halloween makeup. I should totally do something like this and they'll regret their choices. I kind of want to make her hair kind of very like brushed back because it feels like she's just been tortured, you know, very tortured, but she's still a girl. She's still a cute girl. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I need to sleep. Okay, now I'm going to cover this part of my neck with my beautiful scarf here. I don't want to get it all disgusting and bloody though. Ugh. Okay, you guys ready? We are sticking the button. We are sticking the button. Alert, the button is stuck to my eyeball. Okay. And then I'm very sorry for my neighbor, but I think this needs a lot of blood. I call this look finished. What do you guys think? I'm dripping blood. I'm dripping blood. Am I the nightmare fuel of your dreams? In this case, of your nightmares? Oh my god, this turned out really good. I can't wait to take pictures of this. I hope you guys like this. And if you do, please make sure to subscribe. I'm like partially blind right now. I don't know if I maintain my eye open or closed on this side. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, thank you so much, guys.